Throughout the history of psychology, a number of different views, opinions, and ideas have been established. These different views and opinions have significant impacts on psychology today. There is an ongoing debate around the question of psychology. For example, what is the mind, what is the consciousness, and what is the soul, and what is ADHD? The problem here is that what something is can often be subjective. Each of the psychological views we are going to look at today have different definitions and different methods for studying elements of the brain. The significance here is that we must know or define what something is before we can discover things about it. This goes back to the example of tea in Lecture 9, where the researcher began his study of intelligence in an English tea shop and concluded that intelligence was high in caffeine. Unless there is a clear understanding or definition of what something is, it may lead to challenges when attempting to discover things about it. The debate today is, what is ADHD? Based on the new metaphysical theories, psychological phenomena are brain phenomena. Therefore, depression and ADHD are brain phenomena and considered a mental illness. An illness being a chemical imbalance in one's brain. To an operationist, ADHD is behavioral and therefore cannot be a mental illness. Do you see how each view or method has its own definition of what something is, making it very subjective? A key element to keep in mind here is that each method has a different method to coming to their conclusion. Aristotle's method, the metaphysical theory, uses theories to determine what something is and then attempts to test those theories. Operationists use definitions to say what something is. These definitions may be clear, public, unique, or consistent. CV theorists discover what things are, and the ordinary language view uses the English language to define what something is. One of the more common problems when determining what something is among the four main methods is the failure to employ common language and then inconsistent ways of defining what something is.